Democrats, because the Democrats are going to vote for it. All she has to do is put it up for a vote. She's said for months now, oh, well, no, she likes it, she wants it, she likes it, she wants it. The woman is grossly incompetent. All she wants to do is focus on impeachment, which is just a little pipe dream she's got. And she can keep playing that game. And I've been told, and who knows if this is so, but I think it's so, I have pretty good authority on it, that she's using USMCA because she doesn't have the impeachment votes. So she's using USMCA to get the impeachment vote. And it doesn't matter because right now you have a kangaroo court headed by little Shifty Schiff, where we don't have lawyers, we don't have witnesses, we don't have anything. And yet I just got to watch, and the Republicans are absolutely killing it. They are doing so well because it's a scam. It's a big scam. They're doing something that the founders never thought possible and the founders didn't want. And they're using this impeachment hoax for their own political gain to try and damage the Republican Party and damage the president. But it's had the opposite effect because you've seen the polls, and we're now the highest. I'm the highest I've ever been in the polls. You don't hear that on television because the news and the Democrats are one and the same. But that's the story. One other thing, I thought I'd bring it up while we're here. I went for a physical on Saturday. My wife said, oh, darling, that's wonderful, because I had some extra time. Because it looks like January could be a busy month if she's able to get the vote, which she should be able to. Woman's highly overrated. Woman is highly incompetent. And if she's able to get the vote, so maybe she'll get it by using USMCA. But I went for a physical, and I came back. My wife said, darling, are you okay? What's wrong? Oh, they're reporting you may have had a heart attack. I said, why did I have a heart attack? Because you went to Walter Reed Medical Center. That's where we go when we get the physicals. I said, I was only there for a very short period of time. I went, did a very routine, just a piece of it, the rest of it takes place in January, did a very routine physical, visited the family, visited a couple of groups, but visited the family of a young soldier who was very badly injured, who was in the operating room. I toured the hospital for a little while. I was out of there very quickly. I got back home. And I get greeted with the news that we understand you had a heart attack. I was called by our people in public relations. Sir, are you okay? I said, okay from what? The word is you had a heart attack. CNN said you may have had a heart attack. You had massive chest pains. You went to the hospital. These people are sick. They're sick. And the press really in this country is dangerous. We don't have freedom of the press in this country. We have the opposite. We have a very corrupt media. And I hope they can get their act straightened out because it's very, very bad and very, very dangerous for our country. Thank you very much. Go ahead, please. Thank you. Thank you. Please, go. I don't know him. I don't know, as he says, Lieutenant Colonel, I understand somebody had the misfortune of calling him Mr. and he corrected them. I never saw the man. I understand now he wears his uniform when he goes in. No, I don't know Vindman at all. What I do know is that even he said that the transcript was correct. And if anybody reads the transcripts, I had 2 calls with the president of Ukraine, who, by the way, said there was no pressure whatsoever. There was no anything. They probably think they probably can't even understand what's going on with this country. But Vindman, I watched him for a little while this morning, and I think I'm going to let people make their own determination. But I don't know Vindman. I never heard of him. I don't know any of these people other than I have seen one or two a couple of times. They're ambassadors. But these are names that are taught, like Taylor, like Kent with a nice bow tie, wonderful bow tie. Maybe I'll get one for myself someday. I don't know who Kent is. I don't know who Taylor is. All these people are talking about, they heard a conversation of another conversation that was had by the president. What's going on is a disgrace. And it's an embarrassment to our nation. And in the meantime, we can't get USMCA approved because Nancy Pelosi is grossly incompetent. She is incompetent. And you're about to find that out. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you. China's moving along.
the agreement in principle?
Say it.
It's been a month since we had an agreement in principles. Wondering if you can.
Look, China's going to have to make a deal that I like. If they don't, that's it, okay? Well, I'm very happy with China right now. They're paying us billions and billions. We'll be over $100 billion in the not-too-distant future. China never gave us 10 cents. And I told you, I gave a lot of money to the farmers. I'm helping people that need help because China is paying us tremendous, and they're paying for it. Those tariffs are not paid by us. Those tariffs are paid because they're devaluing their currency and pouring cash into their economy. Their supply chains are being killed. And I said they had the worst year in 57 years. Now, with that being said, I have a good relationship with China. We'll see what happens. But I'm very happy right now. And if we don't make a deal with China, I'll just raise the tariffs even higher. Thank you very much.